What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys another KBO bike. I know I have an addiction because this is the fourth one, of course, but today we're going to be showing you guys the K1 from KBO. Cool thing with this bad boy right here is this one is going to be a good choice for your first bike or if you guys do have kids. I'm going to open it up, show you guys a little bit around it, and then test it out towards the end. So if you guys are interested about this bike, let's get into it. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and now dive right into it. So for the K series bikes, there's going to be two of them. There's going to be K1 and K2, which we'll talk a little bit later on. But I did want to let you guys know this is going to be your best choice for your first e-bike. There's many reasons for that. So as you guys can see right now, I do have it folded down. Cool thing about this is it does fold down in about 20 seconds. It just has two latches, comes down. It's easy to put it anywhere. Whether you have a truck like me, or an SUV, a car, doesn't matter. It should fit inside for you. So let me bring it down, I'll assemble it, and then we'll go a little bit more in depth. So right now that I do have it assembled, I did want to let you guys know the bike that I have specifically here is going to be the K1. So like I said earlier, there is two series. There is the K1 and K2. I feel like the K1 series looks pretty cool. But if you do decide to go with the K2, it does have like a bulge here. It does go down, which I'll put a picture right here. That's kind of the only difference, but they're mainly exactly the same bikes. Either one that you go with is going to be a good choice for your first e-bike. Once again, these do weigh about 48 pounds, so they don't weigh much compared to other e-bikes out in the market. And then cool thing, like I was saying earlier, is as far as the disassemble, it's super simple. It's this latch here. You pull back, and then there's a latch right on this side. So you pull this back, and as you can see, it lets it go. So now all you got to do is do that. Put it like this. And now if you have a car, SUV, like I was saying earlier, you could go ahead and put this, whether it is in your back seat, whether it is in your truck, doesn't matter, it should fit there. On this K series bike, there is 5 vibrant colors, which will allow you to stand out. I'm not gonna lie, I should have went with the pink one. I know pink, usually girls get it, but the pink that they have on this one is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It does have a 7-speed. Let me show you guys how it works. So if you guys do want to downshift, it's actually going to be with your thumb here. As you can see, it's going down. Now, if you guys do want to go upshift, come back here. You're gonna notice there's a little one here. So that one you'd use with your finger, and you push down on that, and the gears would go up. And as far as the tires, it does come with 20 by 3-inch tires. So that's just enough to get you around town or wherever you want to go. I don't think I'd really consider this as an off-road bike, kind of like the other KBO bikes that I've had in the past, but this is going to be a good one for on-road if I just want to go around town and hang out, go to a friend's house, something like that. You can actually weigh up to 280 pounds because that's the payload on this. Or a heavier dude or woman, doesn't matter. Should allow you to still run this thing with no problem. Touching back on the battery, if you guys were curious, it is a 48-volt LG lithium battery. So, and that's going to give you peace of mind. Now, touching back earlier on the 45-mile range, I do want to kind of break that down a little bit. If you guys do all electric, meaning no pedal assist, like you're not assisting it with the pedals, you're going to be able to go 25 miles all electric. Now, if you guys do like pedaling and electric, like a mix of both, that's when you could achieve a 45-mile range on this bike. So just keep that in mind. I know they boost it as 45-mile range, but that's just kind of the breakdown of it, just in case you guys were curious. That way you know how this works. Now, bouncing back to the battery life, on this one, when you do have to go to charge it, it is going to take 4 to 6 hours to get a full charge out of it. So keep that in mind. Say if you do want to go a 45-mile range, you better hope you're going to be there for 4 to 6 hours if you do want a full charge to be able to get back home. So just kind of keep that in mind when you guys are testing this battery out. But you guys, so as far as the motor, it is going to come with a 500-watt brushless geared hub motor. So what that's going to allow you to do is actually go at 30-degree angles, which we'll see if we can test that out around here. There's a lot of dirt around me, so I don't know if it's going to really push out the power on dirt, but we'll go ahead and test it out for you guys anyway, just to see how that goes. And as far as the speed with this, you could achieve up to 20 miles per hour. I've gone up to 20. But that's, of course, going downhill super fast, trying to push it. but the maximum is 20 miles per hour. So keep that in mind. It's not a crazy fast bike, but if you ask me, 20 miles per hour is fast enough. This bike also features a dual shock setup. So as you can see on the forks here, you have 1 and 2 on both sides. So that'll allow you to kind of go through bumps and not feel them as much. I've had a bike without these and you do feel a lot more. So that's pretty cool that they put that on this. And it's crazy how affordable this bike is. At the time of this video, this bike actually runs $699, and they do have a little coupon where if you guys do buy 2 of them, it does actually bring down the price to $599. So touching back from what I said in the beginning, I think this bike is pretty cool as far as being your first electric bike because of the price. It doesn't hurt the pocket and you can get out there and have fun. This bike is also going to have mechanical brakes front and rear, so you'll be able to stop on a dime. Doesn't matter where you are, you hit them and it'll brake. It's kind of like the same setup as my other bikes. If you guys seen those previous videos, you guys can, because I compare a couple of the other KBO bikes and you can see how fast these things actually brake no matter how fast you were going. Another cool thing on this thing as well is the battery is actually removable, so you can actually charge this 2 ways. If you see right here, there is a little opening where you can open up. You get the charger, you insert it, and you can charge it, say if it's in your garage. This actually does feature a nice LED screen right here. So on this screen here, it's going to actually give you a backlight display. So just in case you are riding at night, you'll still be able to see. It's going to give you the battery life. It's going to give you other things like the odometer, the speedometer, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. You guys can go ahead and mess with it and see what it features. The front right here, you're also going to notice it does have a little lamp. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't tested this out at night, so I can't tell you if it's bright or not, but it does feature a 48 volt US certified headlight. So that leads me to believe that it's actually pretty bright. It does come with some alloy fenders, front and rear. So just in case you guys are riding in the gravel road or anything like that, that way you don't kick up the rocks and hit you in the face, make you blind or something like that. So I like that they actually offer that. And I've noticed they actually put these on every single KBO bike. At least all the ones that I've had have came with this. And I really like that feature. I know some people say it's not that nice looking, but to me, I don't care about that. I just know it creates safety there, so that way you don't go blind. And then if you guys do notice in the back right here, you are going to have a space right here for a detachable rack. So you can go ahead and put, like, if you guys maybe do have a little kid and you guys don't weigh the 280 pounds, you could probably buy one of those external seats here. That way the kid could sit here, you sit here. As long as you don't reach the payload of 280 pounds, you should be fine. I've done it on the other bikes. I've actually taken my nieces, my nephews, and it hasn't given me any problems. Of course, do that at your own discretion because they don't advise you to put kids back here. I'm just giving you guys ideas as far as what I've done in the past. Once again, that's up to your discretion. If it breaks on you, that's on you. I'm just giving you an idea. But that is cool that they offer that. You can also just put like a basket. So if you do go to the groceries, put your little bags here, go home, ride like you're cool, and then you can also hit your little bell that it comes with. As you can see, it actually works. As far as on the throttle, another cool thing is they do put the thumb here and you push down and it goes. It's actually super fast on takeoff, so just be careful with that. I almost fell off, but it's right here. And then for the gears, it also has like the thumb feature. So all that stuff just makes it super easy. That way you have your hands free for the brakes, front and rear, and also for the bell. Another cool feature this thing has is going to be pedal assist. If you guys have watched my previous videos on the KBO bikes, you guys are going to understand that. But basically, that's going to be how fast the motor works. So right now, I do have it on assist 1, as you can see there. So that's just the speed, basically, as far as when I push it. Now, if I do go up right here on the plus, you're going to notice that does go up. So the pedal assist is going to go up to 5, which being the fastest. And that's usually where I leave my bikes at, but it depends on you how you want it. Keep in mind, the higher the number, the faster you're going to waste your battery. So if you're trying to ride this thing for a couple miles, you can keep it on a lower number. As far as me, every time I do go out, I only ride them for a couple miles at a time, so it doesn't matter to me. I like to keep it once again on 5. There is the power display. This would be your miles per hour. This is going to be your odometer. As you can see, I haven't even put 1 mile. I've only ridden it around the block, so it hasn't even reached a mile yet, which maybe today we'll see if we reach that. And then you're also going to have other options when you hit the power button here. It's going to have the trip. It's going to have the time that you've been on the bike since it was on, and other things like that. Your max miles per hour, I take it. And then you can go ahead and come back to the main menu, which I always leave it on odometer. Now, if you do want to turn it off, you hold it down just like that. It turns off. If you want to turn it back on, hold it down for a couple seconds, and it starts right up. So now you guys know kind of the display on this. Like I said, it may feature more options. You could go ahead and rate up on that, test it out yourself when you guys do get this, but it's a good option. Oh, damn bunnies. Damn bunnies. Alright you guys, so I know today's video was super quick. I just wanted to go ahead and give you a quick detail and look around on this brand new KBO bike. Once again, this is the K series bike. I have the K1, there is also K2, which that one's going to have a little bit different design as far as the bar right here. What I like about the K1 series bikes is, once again, they only weigh 48 pounds, and that is of course removing the battery. So it's nice to go ahead and move it around if you guys are weak like me. Cool thing about this is, once again, it's crazy affordable, super light. I just like it all the way around. So with all that being said, this one's going to be lighter, better, cheaper in terms of your first e-bike. So I do have, of course, a coupon code for you guys. So if you guys do want to go ahead and purchase it, just use discount code. And once again, if you guys do always check back on their website, they always have specials, not only on this bike, but on many other varieties that they do have from KBO. So if you want to check them out, they'll be in the description box below. Heck yeah. So if you guys did enjoy today's quick video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you. Now. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.